Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry I've not been round. I've been so ill with COVID. I've just not even been able to get out of bed and get my head off the pillow. When I got what I thought was a chest infection, obviously it was COVID, and I've just been so ill. Today is the first day I can say that the headache is not so bad. I'm just not as much pain around my neck and my face, so I want to try and get this video up for Nathalie for her design team project. The kit for the design team project was spring writing, and Nathalie did it in colour and then one in sepia, and the sepia I just absolutely fell in love with. And she's also got another kit out called Crackling Eggs. So I've actually used all three kits with some of the freebies from the group. So this is my gorgeous journal. I mean, I still have bits to do in it, but it's taken such a long time to get to this stage. I want to get the video up, and then later on I will go back to it and finish it off. Okay, so let me just get the kits out to show you. And bear with me because I'm a bit dithery. Right, now these are freebies out of the kit. These are the spring freebies from Nathalie's kit, from group. You've got a lovely file folder, and these, I love these tags, especially this one. I think, you know, the way the eggs are on it, it's just beautiful. And then we've got these gorgeous images. And these here, I was in my element. I have used these on all my tags. I absolutely love those words. There's nothing like words to put on your pieces of ephemera. Beautiful, aren't they? Lovely pockets there. And these lovely florals. Really gorgeous. And then there's some papers as well in the group. This one's my favourite one. Now with the eggs on. So they're the freebies in the group, and you need to go into media to the where the challenges are, okay? Because she has challenges, you know, frequently in the group, and they are lovely challenges. And it's the file folder challenge at the moment. This is Crackling Eggs kit. Aren't they lovely? They are just absolutely gorgeous, these papers. Absolutely lovely. I just had to go and buy this kit. I really did. It was just, I've got to have that one. I really love it. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this backing paper. That's one I'll probably use a lot. And that tag there, look at the lace on that tag there. It's like, I'm so going to be using that a lot of times. And these fab eggs, lovely, aren't they? So that's Crackling Eggs. And then Spring Writings is this kit, and I say this is the colour, and then I'll whiz through the sepia afterwards. Isn't that fab? That one, it's so simple, but it has to be one of my favourite ones. It's just beautiful, isn't it? You know, it just something really beautiful about it. I'm not gonna dither with these because obviously there's a lot. This page in particular, obviously I've not done a lot. I've been just doing the tags because of being so ill. But imagine cutting this up into journaling cards, making it for a cover, and, you know, sewing down these lines, and, you know, there's so much you can do with that page. It's absolutely gorgeous. Isn't that lovely? You know, she's really made some gorgeous kits. She really has. Absolutely beautiful. So let's say this is the colour version. That's all the papers and the ephemera. I love that image there, the butterfly. And look at these tags. Look how gorgeous they are. Aren't they? Absolutely gorgeous. I really love them. Okay, so that's in colour. And then on the other side, I've got them in the sepia, which I'll go through really quick. This one, absolutely love it, and I've loved colouring this. I'm going to show you really quickly how quick it is to colour these and get a really amazing image from it. Sorry, some of these have got a bit of a line on it. It's because of the net round here at the moment. It's just not being good. I mean, isn't it fab? It's, I don't know, there's just something about the sepia that if you just put your own little bit of colour over the top, or just leave it as it is, you can use it either way. But I've left the pages as they are, because I've used all the pages from all 3 kits and the freebie ones. But then I coloured. I mean, look at this one. If you wanted a bit of colour on this, it is so easy to put colour on this. So, hang on, I've got the pencils here so I can just show you. So a bit of a purple, because obviously when you've got passion flower, you have this lovely bit of pinky purple coming out the middle. But obviously it's your idea of what you want to colour in. And with watercolour pencils, you don't have to be precise. You don't have to be accurate. There's something about watercolour pencils, because you're blending the colours together, you can just have a free rein. In the middle. Because you know, when you see a watercolour painting, it's not precise. It's what you have is you have these muted colours, and they sort of blend together to give you a beautiful image. You see, I'm just doing lines. I'm not doing anything much on this. Now, what is wonderful about this is when you actually add the colour, the pencil colour, it just suddenly changes. It just suddenly comes into a life of its own. And because you've got sepia, you know exactly where the different colours are going to go. You've got all the shading in there. You haven't got to worry about where's the dark and where's the light and where do I need a bit of shading, because it's already there. It's set out for you. If you look at these leaves, you can see in here where the dark is. So you'd use a slightly darker green for where the dark is, like this. I mean, you don't have to be a top artist. Whoops, sorry, rolled over. You just blend the 2 colours together like this, and then you've got your leaf. And it took 2 seconds to do, but the difference once you add your water, these wee water brushes are absolutely brilliant, because you're not dipping your blinking brush in and out of the water all the time. They're absolutely fab. They really are. This one's Nouveau. It's got a bit of a dirty end on it because I was mixing mica powders. And I wanted to use this one because I wanted to get that lovely sparkle of mica on my tags. And it worked out beautifully. It really did. It's absolutely fab. Now, obviously these are wet at the moment. Once they dry, you will see how the blending absolutely comes out perfectly. And you've literally just rubbed a pencil over. It's easier than doing kids colouring, seriously. And you get these most beautiful images. And this is all you need. And these, I mean, mine are Nouveau, but there are so many brands of watercolour brushes these days. You just type in watercolour brushes. I should imagine Hobby Lobby and places like that have got them, you know. The Works used to, and I assume they have now. But I mean, obviously this has got to dry, but you can already see how gorgeous that is, how stunning that is. And if you compare with the one at the top, if you look at the image there and then look at the image there, once you've coloured your leaves in, which won't take long, it's nicer than the coloured images. That's all I can say. It's nicer than the coloured images because it's putting you into your journal. And I have loved doing this. I really have. So I highly recommend that. I really do. That's upside down, but never mind. That's the front cover for it. As you can see, because obviously I printed one and then I printed the other of the 2 kits and put them on one another to save a bit of card. So they're the kits. Absolutely beautiful, aren't they? Do have a go at watercolouring because it's so easy to do if you get some really nice watercolour pencils. Now, I think I need to bring it up a tiny bit more. There we go. Now, what I've done on here, this is macrame, okay? So she's trying to pull that out of there because, why are you not coming out? Come on, silly sausage. It's got caught round there, like that, there. That's it, come on then, and now you come this way. When you're going one way, it's all right, and then when you're trying to come back the other, you've got to remember which way you threaded it and which one's which. I'm just going to pull it off anyway, so worried about it. But this is macrame. So easy to do. I will actually show you how to do this, and it gives a beautiful effect. Years ago, we used macrame to make the lovely hanging flower pots, you know, the hangers to put your flower pots in. And it's also used in like jewellery. When you use the cord that you use for parachutes, it makes beautiful men's bracelets that you put compasses and things like that on. And I've done all that in the past as well. It's just one simple knot. So here we are, spring. Yeah, I can see that, okay. Which is a bit of a chunky one because obviously I've used so much in it. But that's that lovely egg freebie. And then you can see this one I've coloured myself. Okay, why are you not going in? I'm just being difficult. That's one of the freebie pages. Beautiful, isn't it? Now the eggs, I decided to do something a bit different with the eggs. What I did was I actually cut holes in one and placed it onto the back. It's exactly the same one on the back. So we've got a flippy here. If I move it up, you'll be able to see the flippy a bit better. So this flips down, so you can journal in here or on the back. And then on this one, I've got a little tiny tab at the front there. And these are my tags in the back. Now this one I've coloured. And the butterfly I coloured in. And they are lovely. They just look so different. But to make this little flippy thing, it's lovely, isn't it? It's something different in a journal. Something a bit cute. This is one of the lovely envelopes of Nathalie's. And I cut all the fussy cut flowers out from the freebies. I was in my element. Whoops. And again, I've coloured all that in there. I say, when you use watercolours, it's not like using normal colour because it's a smudgy effect. You're not colouring precise, but it still looks precise. These bunnies, aren't these bunnies gorgeous? That's another one I coloured. I absolutely love the bunnies. This is one of those ones that you could sit and work on this forever. There's so much more to go into it. Another one I've coloured, and I've coloured this on this pocket. It's a build-on one, you know. There's the fussy cut tulips. Have a look at this. Now that one's a printed one. And how you can see it is it's brighter in colour. It's brighter. It's not as soft as the watercolour pencils. Again, I've coloured on there the passion flower. Oops, I don't think there's anything like this. There's another tag in there. Oops, Easter Bunny, and I coloured this one. And you can see there's a subtle change, but it does look lovely because I've, you know, coloured that tag as well and cut the wee bunny out. Here, I've decided with the frames to just keep it simple. This is one of Nathalie's cutouts to go in a pocket, and it fits perfectly. And I wanted it long so it was easy to pull in and out, and lots of journaling space on it. There's another one I coloured, and I've used her big tulips on there. Now these are printed ones. They were already coloured, but the pocket I coloured myself. Again, this one's been coloured in. And then there's another one of these flippy eggs. And that one is the one that's the printed one. In there, and another one there. Whoops. What are you catching on? I think you're catching on the top of there. And a tiny, tiny little taggy in that one. As you can see, there's loads of journaling space in there. And I put these envelopes in, but they're a bit big, and I have two-nated whether to cut the bit off the bottom and, you know, glue it together that way, or whether to put washi tape on and to leave it. And I've just left it for now, so whether I'll ever do anything with them, I don't know. They've got a couple of cards in there, but I love having envelopes in a journal. It just really is lovely. It's a great place for sticking things and paper and what have you. That's another one that I've coloured, and the other one isn't. As you can see, I've had fun with my watercolour pencils. This is the second signature. I don't want to bore you because there's quite a lot. As you can see, it's all tags in this one. I've really just gone for all the tags. There's another flippy envelope there with a couple more cards in. And then, oh, that lovely cow. I love that cow image. And that one's been coloured as well. And then another one there. This one's slightly smaller than the other two eggs, but it's exactly the same idea. And you've got your decorated tags inside. Oops. And then again, the one at the top. Oh, sorry, I should come down a bit. The one at the top, that's been coloured as well. And then this one again comes out. And what's quite nice about that one is I managed to place it straight over that one underneath. The lovely rose underneath, so that it actually matches up. It's a bunny. I love those bunnies. They're adorable, aren't they? And that's another one of the big envelopes. I have put cards inside all of these. That turned out so beautifully. I've watercoloured that, and again, it just came out beautiful. Beautiful hyacinth. Absolutely lovely. More tags there. That one's a printed one, but that has been coloured on. But they all, the whole lot, all just married up so beautifully together. You know, and again, the feather. I coloured two of the feathers. And it's literally just two watercolour pencils. That's all it is. You just go over with the dark first and then blend with the lighter colour. And you get the most beautiful images. Again, that one's been coloured as well. And there's another one of them lovely bunnies. They're the stamps. Nathalie did a lot of stamps for the group, and I've not had a chance to actually do that much with them because of, you know, not being well, but I wanted to just get this out today. They're the tiny little stamps there. They're really cute. But as you see, it's got lots in it. Isn't that lovely? And I've done a lot on this, but if I'd have been well enough, there's so much more I would like to do with this. There's another, that's the other feather. There, and then there's a couple of tiny tags right at the back. Now these cards, I've cut them out and backed them, and these are freebies in Nathalie's group, and these will look lovely, absolutely lovely in your journals. They really will. They're 4 on a page, or because they're all on a blue background, you can actually use it as a page. And they're absolutely gorgeous. Look at them. So they will go in here at some stage too. So I've still got them to put in, but that's really giving you an idea of how well all the kits worked together. It was lovely, you know, working with them and bringing them together and bringing them to life. I had very little time to try and do anything because the windows of time when you're not well, you know, you get sort of like half an hour where the medicine kicks in. But it knocks you out, and all you want to do is sleep. you know, you're just that unwell, you just want to sleep. And also it's Ramadan for me, and in Ramadan we do our normal prayers, but we also have Tawir prayers, which is the night prayer, but that is actually done straight after the last prayer of the day. And you read Quran in those prayers, and the Quran is made up of what we call 30 bits, you know, 30 parts, okay, and each part is read one day of Ramadan, because obviously Ramadan's 30 days. So there's a lot of Quran reading and a lot of praying in Ramadan, as well as the fasting. I mean, obviously I've not been able to fast because I've been so ill. Didn't cut that bit off. And it has been a real struggle for me not being able to fast, because I do enjoy doing the fast. But I have been able to keep up a bit with my Quran reading. So it's not left much in the day to do this. I think it's taken me like over 3 weeks to do this, which is normally, it takes me about 4 or 5 days on average. So, you know, it's taken a long time, and it's still got work to do on it, but she has turned out beautifully, hasn't she? She's absolutely lovely. So do go and check out the group, girls. I will link Nathalie's YouTube channel, because she does some beautiful journals in there, and obviously her giveaways are in there as well. And she's got more flip throughs of all the kits that she's done, and there's another one out which I've not seen yet, but I know the video went up a couple of days ago, so I will link that. And do come and join the group, because some fab challenges go on, and the design team is lovely. I noticed that Terry Esley, which a lot of you will know, she's actually joined the design team now. Bless her heart. I've known Terry for quite a long time, and she has got her own group as well. And she shares a lot of freebies as well, you know. She's a very caring person, and her knowledge of how to do things computer-wise is unbelievable. If you're stuck in doing anything, ask Terry. She'll be able to help you out. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for putting up with me and being here today. I so appreciate each and every one of you. Oh, excuse me. I need to do a giveaway, because I hit the 1,500. I have brought books to do the giveaway, but at the moment I really can't get my head around trying to prepare a package to make as a giveaway. So I will do that in another month or so when I feel better. But I think what I would like to do is actually give this one away, because she does need some more work on her. She really does. There are beadies and a little bunny on a bike at the bottom there. So if you'd like to enter the giveaway for this, what you need to do is, 1, go and favourite Nathalie's Etsy store. And that means clicking that heart so you get notifications of anything that she puts up into Etsy. 2, be a member of her group, okay? And 3, subscribe to her channel. Okay, they're the parts for Nathalie. For me, you need to be a subscriber of me, and you need to leave a comment underneath this video. Okay, now I will leave it up a week, which will give me time to get over not being well. And then next Friday, do not ask to know what the date is, because I couldn't even tell you what the date is today. I will do the draw. Okay, so what I would do when I give this away, it'll be as you've got it here, with those 4 in the back cards, and the bits of ephemera that I've cut out, I will add them to it as well. Okay, so that's the giveaway, and I hope you enjoy her and you look after her and have fun making more stuff to go in her, because there's loads and loads of space in her. Lots of space to journal, lots of place to put your photographs and memories and whatever you like. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for being with me, guys, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.